Right. Miraculous, running people over. Then he miraculously got up with a gun. And then they said he tried to carjack somebody.
Can't hear you.
So to us, the story just isn't matching up. 1, 2, 1, 3.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. To us, the story just isn't matching up. So that's why, to clear all doubts, we want the body camera footage released immediately. We have the mother of Howard Johnson, Monique, here, and she's going to say a few words about her son and who he was and what she wants.
Hello, my name is Monique Johnson, and I'm the mother of Howard Johnson. My son was my protector. He was loving, he was kind, he was strong, he was the life of the party. He was always cracking jokes. He took care of, even when he couldn't take care of himself, he took care of other people. He has twin boys that are 4 years old right now that are going to grow up without a father. I'm going to not have my child. I can never see my baby again. Oh, he's got brothers and cousins and aunties and people that love him that are never going to see him again. He loved music. He loved to dance. His favorite color was red. He was a little bit of crazy and silly at the same damn time. But he loved everybody, and everybody loved him. I don't understand why this had to happen to my child. Does anybody want to say something? Anybody else want to say something? No, I don't think so. Yeah.
So he had how many? He had 2 children.
They're right here.
These are his children.
Say I love my daddy.
I love my daddy.
Say I love my daddy.
I love my daddy.
So this is the impact of what police terror in our community does. It leaves children without their fathers to grow up. So yeah, this is just really devastating. We want the St. Paul Police Department to release all body camera footage related to this incident. We want, we know there's cameras here, there's a camera there, there's a camera there, there's cameras here, there's cameras all over. We want to see all the footage from all the cameras immediately. There should be no reason to wait.
I also wanted to say that I went to the hospital last night and they wouldn't let me see my child. Like, I understand if there's an investigation going, but when you call somebody and tell them that their child is dead and then not let them see him, and then my husband had to get on the phone and like press the supervisor at the medical examiner's office to let me come and see my child. So I'm like, how do you even know that that's my child? You know what I'm saying? I just think that it's really unfair. And something needs to be done about it. It's not fair for all these babies to lose their lives for some BS.
This is the only thing that I want to say. This has happened so many times, and they keep talking about transparency, but why does it take so long for the body camera footage to be released to the family? This happens so many times that there should be a process where his mother can see this. If their truth is their truth, then let it be seen. Why are you hiding it? It's been 24 hours. Release the damn footage.
Exactly. So that's what we're saying. We know the police have a narrative, and within the last 24 hours, that narrative has changed. So no longer are they saying he was trying to carjack. The news stories, you're not going to hear anything about carjacking, most likely because he was not trying to carjack anybody. So we know just from history that the St. Paul Police Department narratives evolve over time.
I'm his grandmother, and they shoot him in his back in front of his children. In front of his children. It's just not right. None of it's right. Would they do that to in front of their children? I bet not.
So as the days go on and as the hours go on, we're going to find out more and more. We didn't know he was shot in his back.
I just want to say, with the news coming out talking about mental health crises, like, what if this was a mental health crisis and you guys pulled up and killed my cousin in cold blood in front of his kids? His kids, when we ask them about their dad, you know what they say? My dad got shot. How do you think that makes us feel as a family? And there's nothing we can do. Do you guys know that police officer went home last night with his family? He slept comfortable. And my cousin is in a morgue. And we would never get him back. We would never get none of this back. Like, this is a news special for you guys, but this is real life for us. This is the rest of our life. We have to go on missing him and thinking what could have been and what should have been, but it's not because of the police. This is the second person I lost to the police, and nobody's being held accountable. So when you become a police officer, do you get a free kill pass? Is my question to the Minneapolis and the St. Paul Police Department. When you get your license to be a police officer, do you get a free kill pass as well? Because that's all we've been seeing in our community.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. This is why it's really important for the St. Paul Police Department to release the body camera footage now. There should be no more waiting. We should know exactly what happened so this family can be comforted. And if something went wrong, then people need to be held accountable swiftly and immediately. They tell us, oh, black on black crime, we got to do something about it. But we need to do something about
blue on black.
Blue on black. Oh, blue on black crime. We need to address that immediately. Immediately. Are there any more family members? Can somebody just come up and tell us who he was? What type of person he was? What type? Because we know that the media is going to tell us one thing, but this is his children. So he was a father and he was loved. So could somebody?
He was a loving father. He cared about everyone. So he was a loving father. He cared about everyone. He was always there to protect us. Like, he had a good heart. Every person, and when he'd get out the highway, he would see a homeless, he would give him whatever he had. He was always a giving person. It's like, I just love him so much and hate how it happened, but now my kids gotta grow up and not have a father. Just a little bit about who he was. Just not even a week ago, he just came by my house, just stopped over, just to hug me and tell me how much he loved me. This right here is really, really hard for me. I've been in his life since he was a baby. And I was his TT. And he was just a really, really good kid to me. I don't know what he is in the streets, but when he came to my house last week, he's my nephew. He was my everything. He was beautiful smile. He was so handsome. He's so handsome. He was so smart. His music was beautiful. He was just a really good person all around. Young and just full of life. And that's what it comes down to. He's just a life that was took by someone, and it wasn't their place to do that. It wasn't he didn't deserve that. No one deserves. They was roadkill. They did my nephew like he was nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. We would not be out here like this. This is ridiculous. Like, and he's a black man. This is continuously happening in our community. People are not getting sleep. I don't want to send my son to school. I don't want to send my son to school, to public school, because of the violence, because of the things that's happening in the community. We can't trust the police. We can't trust each other. I'm tired, and we're fed up, and we want justice for my nephew. We're gonna stand tall, and we're not going nowhere. Believe that something's gonna come of this.
Thank you. So this is the community right here. This is his family. And the St. Paul Police Department stole Howard Johnson from his loving family. Look, this is a beautiful family right here. Proud family, hard-working family. And the St. Paul Police Department stole a life from this family. And we need some answers immediately. So, again, we want the St. Paul Police Department, we're demanding that the St. Paul Police Department and the BCA and the city of St. Paul release the body camera footage immediately. Now. Release the body camera footage when? Now. When? Now. When? Now. When? Now. When? Now. Today. Yesterday. Are there any, Monique? Are there any questions for the mother, or do you guys have any questions?
I just want to make sure I have it right. So there's two kids.
Hey. Hello? Go ahead. Oh, you go ahead. Do you want to come and say something about Howard? Okay. Okay, yeah. No, I already talked, but they're asking questions now. I just wanted to see if you wanted to come. I'm hanging up. All right, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I just want to make sure I have the details. So,
Yes, he's 24 years old. He has twin boys, 4 years old. They're running around here right now. Yeah. Yes. Yep. No, it's too long.
But it's
Howard Peter James Holiday Johnson. Don't even ask, okay?
Thank you.
Don't even ask.
Just want to make sure we have.
Daddy and Grandpa was arguing about that name for months.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
your name is?
Monique, Monique Johnson. I think my husband is coming. He wanted to say something about Howard, if that's okay.
I just want to make sure I have all the names correct and stuff too, just because.
Yeah. Whoever's willing to give you their information, just. Okay.
We appreciate it too. I know it's definitely hard to do.
It is. You wanted to say something?
Yeah, well, Howard, he was an excellent person, man. He really was a great father, a great friend, a great son. He was a really nice person, man. He always showed me respect. He showed his mom respect, and he would do anything for him. Like, he was the person who would do anything for family. He would protect her. Yeah, it's just a real sad situation, man. He's a really good person, though, and more than anything, he really loved his kids, man. He really loved his boys, and he'll do anything for them. That's all I got to say.
So thank you. Are there any more questions? I want to thank you all for coming out, and that concludes our press conference. We're just going to stay here for a little bit, hold space with the family, and again, the body cam footage, dash cam video, officers' body-worn cameras, these cameras right here. We want all the footage immediately, right now, like yesterday. All right? Thank you guys for coming out and supporting this family. Peace.